Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl J Love. If you haven't already, go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment, and make sure you hit that notification button so you can be notified when I drop these videos. You see, I stopped saying weekly because I have missed about 2 to 3 weeks trying to drop these videos because my baby. Life has been lifing, y'all, since I done had this baby. She done went through a whole growth spurt. She was nursing, so today is I'm doing my 1 month postpartum video and my breastfeeding journey so far. So I got a little insight for you guys on how this month has been going for me because y'all see I've been MIA a little bit for the last 2 weeks because I've been tied up. So let's go ahead and get into this video. So y'all, like I told y'all before in my last video that I had my daughter December 26th via cesarean. It was a repeat cesarean, so I already knew I was having one when I walked in there. Let's get this, let's get this ball rolling. Let's go ahead and just cut her up out of me. So I'm basically just telling y'all what my experience has been since I've been at home with Jade. Okay, so when I did get home, my milk did come in 3 days later. So my bad, y'all. I kind of had a lost train of thought there. Okay, so yes, my milk came in 3 days after Jade was born. So last time I did tell y'all that we were discharged from the hospital a day after my cesarean, which my cesarean was the 26th. I left the hospital the 27th. And I want to say 2 days after that, I was my milk came in. I was very engorged. It was painful, y'all. I was in pain. Like, it felt like my baby was literally biting a basketball. Like she was trying to latch onto a basketball. So it was very hard for just not for me, but I'm sure for her too with the latching. And I had very chapped nipples. She took the skin off of my nipples, y'all, TMI, but I told y'all I was gonna give it to y'all raw in the beginning. She took the skin off of me, so cracked, chapped, bleeding, skin off, nipples, and I was about to quit. I'm like, fuck this shit. It was painful, y'all. I cried and I clenched up every time she would latch on because it was so painful. It hurt so bad. And it was making this experience almost like not enjoyable for me. Like I was at the point where I just hated feeding. Like when it was time to nurse her, I did not want to. Like I'm like, fuck this shit. I want to give her ass a bottle. But even through them emotions and me feeling like that, I still, hold on. Thought my baby was crying. But even still through my emotions, I still went ahead and continued to keep going because that was a goal of mine and something that I really wanted to do. I wanted to give my baby the best of the best, and I wanted to breastfeed, and so I continued to keep going. And so it was hard. So with me being engorged, I wanted to tell y'all some of the things that I did do to help with me. That helps me with my engorgement because it could be very painful, and I know how it is with them breastfeeding mamas. I did not expect that shit. Okay, so I did take a shower and I let the warm water, beat down on my breast and try to help that flow and my letdown just come down. And then I also hand expressed my breast, which I have on this top on purpose so I can show y'all without actually showing y'all. So I would take both hands and I would sandwich my breast like that, massage it with 2 hands, and then I would bring it down all the way down to the nipple into a cup. And I also used a sock and I put rice inside of my sock. I heat that bad boy up for a minute, And then in 30-second increments until I wanted my desired heat, and I would wrap it around my boob, and I would just sit there and just massage it on there, because that shit, I had to do anything. I was doing anything to help me let that shit out. And so that also helped me with going into pumping. So when I pumped, it kind of just was like, whew, letting it all out. So those are the few things that I did. I took a shower, I hand expressed, I massaged my breasts, I used that rice in a sock to put that heat on my chest, and then I end up pumping. So that helped me with my engorgement. She did, like I say, have a hard time latching. The latching was hard, y'all. I did not see a lactation consultant, which I probably should have, and I would recommend y'all too. I am a little hard-headed when it comes to things, so it's not even hard-headed. I just be feeling like I can do it, right? I don't need help, I can do it. And if you need help, you need help, and get help if you need help, because I didn't get help and I needed help. And so I was crying. The latching, it seemed like she was latching on fine, but she really was not, y'all. Like, it was, like I said, painful. And breastfeeding is not supposed to be painful for nobody. It's actually supposed to, it ain't supposed to feel good, but it ain't supposed to be painful. It ain't supposed to hurt. And I have finally gotten to the point where it does not hurt. So I'm going to tell you the things that I did. I did use the lanolin cream for your nipples. That was a lifesaver for me, because if I did not have it, I don't know what I would have done. I would put it on before and after feeding her, and it kind of helped with in the recovery and the healing process of my nipples. Now, I am a month in now, and I can't say that my nipples are not fully healed now. The skin is off still, but it's not painful no more. It doesn't hurt unless she's like cluster feeding, and then it starts to hurt. But my baby also uses me as a pacifier. I can't get her to take a pacifier or a bottle from me. She'll take it from other people, but she will not take it from me. And so that kind of aids with the pain a little bit, because she's on my boob almost all damn day. So I'm trying to still figure out how to manage between having her with me and around me and not being on my chest all day, because like I told y'all, I'm an entrepreneur. I do hair and stuff like that, and I'm still trying to get myself back in work mode eventually. Right now I'm still taking my time, but I still want to get back into work mode, and I'm trying to balance out being a mom and going back to work, and I just haven't figured it out yet. So we're going into this new month, February, and I just really want to be able to balance out her being on my breast. That's a goal of mine, because I love my baby. I love our bonding. We have definitely established a bond, and but her being on me constantly is kind of going to hinder me from going back to work. So that is the little bit of my little breastfeeding journey so far. I wanted to talk about too, with my 1 month postpartum, I did the things that I took and that aided with my healing process, because I did have a cesarean. I wanted to tell you guys that I took this ASEA Redox. I'm going to insert it here. I took the cellular rebuilder every day. I took a shot of it in the morning and at night to help with my recovery process. And I can't say, I'm not sure if it was just this ASEA, but I've been up and fine since like the second week of after my postpartum. So I definitely recommend that. You can get this from Walmart, but if you can't get that and you want to try something else that's more, fruity, because it does taste like bleach, I recommend this Tahitian Noni. I'm gonna insert that here. I took that. I grew up taking that, y'all. So I am a firm believer, and I definitely believe in Tahitian Noni. So I'm going to link everything in the bio that I'm talking about in this video If you can't get a Sia, get to Hishinoni for your recovery, because baby, that shit had me up and going. Okay, I feel like Superwoman off of it. And I'm not in no shape or form getting paid for shit. So I'm telling y'all the truth. I also take vitamins still to this day. It is essential and very important for you to take your prenatal vitamins still after having your baby if you're going to be breastfeeding, because it's certain vitamins and it's certain nutrients that your baby is not getting. So you need to get it to yourself, because that baby is pulling from you. And so you need to give it back to you so you can give it back to your baby. That makes sense. So I still take my prenatal vitamins. I take D3, and I also take a probiotic to help with my digestive system. D3, you need the most important to take that, because your baby is not getting vitamin D from your breast milk. So you need to get vitamin D so you can give it to your baby. And you also need to make sure you drink a lot of milk too, whether it's lactate free, whatever type of milk you're drinking that has vitamin D in it to help with support your bones. Because when I first came home, not gonna lie, my teeth was on fire, y'all. Like, it felt like my teeth was gonna fall out of my mouth after I had my baby. So I had to double up on the vitamin D, on drinking my milk and also the vitamins. And I can say I'm fine now, but when I first came home, it felt like my teeth was gonna fucking fall out. And I'm not even joking. So I take those 3 vitamins or, supplements. And I took the Acia Redox. I also wanted to talk about that I ate 3 meals a day, plus snacking when I'm breastfeeding. So I made sure that I pretty much eat something when I'm breastfeeding her, whether it's an orange or an apple, a handful of grapes, some crackers, some cheese, and making sure I'm getting in breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I still snack throughout the night and drinking plenty of water. I drink a lot of water, milk, and grape juice. That's my 3 every day. Water, milk, and grape juice. That's all I drink and put inside of me. So make sure you're eating your 3 meals a day plus snacks, and drink a lot of water. I also wanted to talk about, and this is serious, on a serious note. If you don't want to talk about this, you might as well go ahead and skip. But I want to talk about postpartum depression and how serious and severe it can be. I got a little taste of it. I couldn't let it consume me, because I still have to take care of my baby. I am a single mother, so I am all she has. So aside from her grandparents and the support that I do have as far as parenting wise, I am all she has. So as far as postpartum depression, I did have a cesarean. Again, I keep repeating that, y'all. Like, that was the main thing. Like, it was my choice to have a cesarean, but that was a main thing for me. And even coming home after having my cesarean and have like minimal mobility and not being able to climb, like my bed is high, not being able to get up, get in and out the bed, I feel like it was affecting me mentally. Not on top of that, so that first week I came home, I was outside almost every day, because I had to take my baby to the doctor twice that week, and I was at the grocery store, so I was doing a lot that first week. And my baby had ended up having a little bit of jaundice, so that made me worried, made me scared, and her losing a little bit of weight was making me nervous and making me feel like I wasn't being able to supply what my baby needed at the time. And so she ended up growing, and her weight started to gain. So I was getting excited for that, but it was still other things that was causing me to be sad. Like the fact that I was out so much that first week, I ended up tearing a little bit, just like a little bit of my incision on this side. And it was a sharp pain. And I feel like because I was outside so much during that first week, I barricaded myself in the house after that, and I didn't want to come outside. Like, outside was almost forbidden for me. Like, I would look out the windows But it just gave me anxiety to get in my car and want to go anywhere with my daughter after that first week. And it's important for y'all to be able to sit at home and, you know, nurture and bond with y'all baby during that first week. Just take it easy, because I didn't get a chance to, because again, it was just me. My mom, of course, she came and helped me a lot, but again, it's just me. And so I had to make sure I had everything at home and everything my baby needed. And it required me to go get up and go, and I wasn't ready to get up and go yet. So that was hard, and I didn't want to answer the phone, y'all. Like, it just was bad. A lot of people were like, I've been trying to reach you. I just got to the point where I'm like, what's up? Hey, how you doing? Da, 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 da. Yeah, I'm doing fine. Everything is smooth, fine, and dandy over here. You want to see the baby? Woo. I just started doing that. In the beginning, I didn't want to talk to nobody. I wasn't even sad. Like, I was just not fucking with nobody, and I just felt like alone. So I did get a little taste of that postpartum depression, but what kept me going, I can't say, is this baby. And I did look at her a couple of times and cry, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. And I didn't have to walk out the room a couple of times while she was crying, because I didn't know what was wrong with her. Like, I felt like I was doing everything that I was supposed to do and everything that she needed, but she was still upset, crying and screaming, and I just couldn't take it mentally. So I had to remove myself and come back a couple of times. Now I want to let y'all know that if you get to that point where you have to just walk out and just let them cry, because they gonna cry, let them cry. But if you get to that point, just remove yourself. And I had so many times to call my mom and be like, please come help me, please come help me. I'm about to prank out. I don't know what's wrong with her. And she comes and she helps. But to have a support person that you can call and that's going to come and help you, you need that. Call somebody. Don't be afraid to ask for help, because I am that person that is afraid to ask for help. I think I'm Superwoman, and I am not. And so make sure you have a support person. You might not have, even if you don't have a big support system, have somebody that you can call and just to come help you and sit with your baby while you get some sleep. Because there's been plenty of nights where I was just up and just couldn't sleep, having anxiety, looking at her, making sure she's still breathing, because I did lose a child. I wanted to make sure everything is good with my baby. And so tired, just that tiredness. I had to have my mom come and hold her so I could give me a nap in for 2 hours, and she has done it for me, and I can say that that's been my rock. So that has definitely, my mom has definitely aided in my postpartum, and me not being depressed, and me not feeling like I'm alone and not having somebody. Because if I didn't have her, y'all, I would be going through it right now. But I am thankful that she has been here and she has been helping me in this process, because now I'm getting to the point where I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go back outside, and I'm ready to go do things with my baby. And okay, we're gonna go have a picnic, or we're gonna go and just ride around and look at stuff, or y'all wanna, we go to church, we still go to church. And so make sure you have a support system. That's all I'm saying. It's like, to help with that postpartum depression, because it's easy to fall into it, and sometimes it's just hard to get out of it. So just make sure you have somebody there that's willing to help you. Let's see what else I got on here. And so with me going into this next one, I feel like my cesarean has definitely aided with me co-sleeping with my baby. I planned on it a little bit, but we contact sleep all day and night, baby. Like, and I feel like it has made her so attached to me. Like, I don't know what the fuck. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But we do co-sleep. In the beginning, I had a little sleeper on the side of me, and she was on top of my covers, and she done made it on top of my covers to inside of my covers, on me, under me. I'm holding her. So it's like, I know they say it's not safe for you to co-sleep with your baby, but I'm not gonna lie to you, I get the best sleep and my baby gets the best sleep when we're co-sleeping. And so I have my motherly instincts, just like everybody else who is a mother. If I feel like it was unsafe for me to be co-sleeping with my baby, I wouldn't do it. But even hearing people tell me like, oh, you shouldn't co-sleep with her, that's not safe, they say you shouldn't do that, I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want to do, because this is my baby and I had her, I birthed her, okay? So I co-sleep with my baby. I do hold my baby a lot, and I don't let nobody tell me, oh, you're holding her too much, and which is all probably the reasons why she is so attached to me. That's fine, but my baby is loved, and I want her to feel loved. I want her to feel safe. I want her to feel secure. And when I put my baby down by herself, she's down by herself right now, but I had to 52 fake out her, and I had to sit there and lay with her for like 15 minutes and act like I was sleeping, so she was asleep. And then I snuck out the bed so I could record this video for y'all, because I've been slacking. Life has been lifing. But I don't listen to nobody when they tell me, oh, that's not safe, you shouldn't do that, because I'm always going to do what I feel is best for me and my child. And at the moment when I did come home and have my cesarean, it was best for me to have my baby in the bed with me breastfeeding her. Because me getting up and down my bed is high, it was just too much. I had to use a step stool, it was just too much. So I went ahead and co-sleep with my baby, which it has not changed still a month later. And she still co-sleeps with me. We contact sleep all day and night, okay? And so that, I also wanted to talk about Jade and her postpartum, and my baby is thriving, y'all, and I'm so happy for that. I am excited. She is gaining so much weight. She came home, she was 7 pounds. Well, no, she was born, she was 7 pounds 5 ounces. When she came home, she was 6 pounds 14 ounces. When I took her to the doctor, she was 6 pounds 10 ounces. When I took her back to the doctor a day later, she was 6 pounds 12 ounces. Y'all, my baby is 11 pounds, a whopping 11 pounds. Baby is heavier than a gallon of milk, okay? So I'm excited for that. And my baby is getting fat, chunky. In the beginning, she didn't like taking a bath in her little bath thing, so I had to basically bathe her on me. Like, I would get in the bathtub with her and I would have her on my knees and I bathed her like that. Y'all, yesterday I gave her a bath in her own bathtub and she enjoyed it, and so it's just giving me bittersweet because my baby is getting big and she's starting to smile more now. Like, I'm literally talking to her and she's smiling back at me, and it's just warming my heart. So my baby is thriving, y'all, and I'm excited for it because now I'm getting her around more people, and not even around people that's just in her face, but just outside. And she loves looking around and she loves seeing things and she loves being outside. I do take her out on walks and let the sun just beat down on her, which she loves that. And so that has been, I feel like that has been, outside has been the best thing for my baby. She loves being outside, which also with my baby having jaundice, her pediatrician also said that the sun, she needed to get more sun, which sun helps with jaundice, y'all. If y'all did not know, y'all know now. So getting y'all baby in that sun, if y'all baby was a little bit jaundice, because she was a little bit jaundice when she came home. But we all good now. We ain't even worry about that no more, okay? So, but that was my 1 month. Let me see. Do I have anything to add for y'all before I close this out? Nope. That was my 1 month postpartum and a little bit of my breastfeeding journey. I want to say that I'm going to see y'all again next week, but if life is life and next week, then y'all not going to see me. So I'm going to try to keep posting as much as I can and as frequent and just I just want to be able to be here. I'm just happy to be here. I want to be able to post weekly, but these last 2 weeks showed me that it can be possible, but with me doing it by myself, it just wasn't these last 2 weeks because she was on me, y'all. Life was lifing, okay? But I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in and supporting me and being here and following me through my journey so far. We have plenty of more videos to come. and I can't wait to see what the future may hold. I love y'all. Tune in maybe next week. Okay?